Okay, let me leave this picture here for a second just so you can see the equation again. X equals 2t and y equals 8t cubed plus 1. And right at the top there, what I have, let me back it up so we can see those, is the graph of x versus t and another graph of y versus t. Those are pretty familiar functions. X equal 2t on the left is a straight line with a slope of 2, and it goes from -1 to 2, increases left to right, goes through 0 because it's just x equal to 2t. That's the function. And on the right, that's a cube function, 8t cubed plus 1. So it's let's see. So that means actually the point where it crosses there, I'm going to say that's at the y equals 1 value and t equals 0. I didn't mark any points on there, but let's call that point 0, 1 where it crosses the axis. I'm going to go put some hash marks on there, labels on there in the notes. But for now, you can just say that's the crossing point at t equals 0, 0, 1. So it's nice to see those pictures, and then you can use those to plot more points by just finding any corresponding spot on the x picture and the y picture. But then you can eliminate t. Now this is more of the algebra side of it. You can eliminate t in the equations to see the shape of the final curve, the one that you're actually working on. Gives you a clear picture of the path, like what shape that curve has. It doesn't tell you how fast you're going along. It doesn't tell you where to put the arrows, what direction it's traced. So we have x equal to 2t, and what you can do is solve that for t. So just divide both sides by 2. And then you can plug that new expression for t into t in the y equation. That eliminates the t because now you plug in x over 2 in the y equation. And then you simplify it a little bit. 2 cubed is 8, and you get y equals x cubed plus 1. So the path of the final result is going to have that shape, the familiar equation y equals x cubed plus 1. No more t in it. It just has that shape. But if you put together the shape and the plotted points, the ones in our list, and the plotted x versus t and y versus t graphs to see even more points, then you get the final picture. So this is the same picture that we drew on the previous page, but now I'm sure that it fills in that line. It's the line of y equals x cubed plus 1, but it goes, it's parameterized, so it starts out at the bottom, follows those arrows up to the top. There's another pretty common example. If you have x equal to cosine t and y equal to negative sine t, for t an element of 0, 5 pi over 4. Interesting. All right, so we'll look at that one next.